Yeah, I've been tased like 6 times this year.
I want to talk about my man Jon Pardi. What's it like touring with Jon Pardi?
John's been awesome, man. His bus is awesome. I was just on his bus the other day. He's got like marble sconces on the wall. I'm like, I think that's how you say sconce. Anyway, it's awesome. John's hilarious. We talk about pretty much everything but country music. You know, we're talking about like buying. He bought a tobacco barn recently. He's redoing it, and you know, I'm working on real estate stuff in Texas and Oklahoma. So we talk about all sorts of stuff, and it's just a dude. You know, I mean, that's what you really hope for when you go on tour with somebody, is that they're just a normal dude.
What did Aldean get you as an end of tour gift?
Oh man, you would ask me this. It's gonna make me seem bougie. He got me a Rolex, and it is the only nice piece of jewelry I've ever owned.
Are you wearing it? You don't wear it?
No. Well, this was my running watch. So,
okay.
But I for the first, like, I wore it the night he gave it to me at the end of the tour, and then I put it in a safe. And then I wore it at a wedding one time, and then I got to this point where I was like, "This is dumb. This is an awesome watch, and I'm gonna let it spend its life in a safe. I'm not gonna do that." So then I started wearing it. And I was just like, "I'm just gonna wear this as much as I can, and I don't care what people think of me. Like maybe I am bougie now. I don't know. Like I'm sorry, Aldean got me a freaking watch. I'm gonna wear it. I'm not gonna let it sit in the safe for my whole life. So I have been wearing it. Haven't been wearing it recently because my house flooded and like everything is boxed up and in storage. But yeah, I almost cried when I got that, just because nobody's ever given me anything. There are very few things in life that I collect or that I would hold on to for my whole life. Like I just don't really care about things all that much. I have a 96 Bronco that'll probably be with me till the day that I die. Outside of that, this Rolex, like, I mean, I don't collect guitars. I mean, I collect tattoos, so these will be with me till I die. But it is one of the most like prized possessions that I own, because it was given to me by somebody that means something. You know, like Aldean was a huge influence on my music, but also just took me under his wing, brought me on my first big tour, and looked me in the eyes and was like, "Garth Brooks did this for me." Whenever I went on my first big tour with Garth, he got me a Rolex, and I still have it to this day.
Wow.
And he's like, "And you'll do this for somebody else someday." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I will." So it means something. It's like it's a stamp in time. And it's more than a watch. Like if it was just a watch, wouldn't be talking about it to this extent, you know?
I got you. What would people be surprised to know that you have a fear of?
Well, it used to be getting tased. But now...
Have you gotten tased before?
Yeah, I've been tased like 6 times this year.
Why?
We started...
What?
I've been tased a lot recently.
What?
We played a show at Green Hall, a sold-out show down in Texas. It was awesome.
I have no idea where this... How does this lead to getting tased?
Well, so we have our pre-show ritual, right, which is...
Getting tased.
Well, It didn't start that way, but we do our pre-show shots, and we do our handshakes, and everybody has an individual handshake with every other person. There's like 10 or 12 of us, so it takes a while. It's like a basketball team, you know, doing all their... Anyways. And then we didn't have all of our normal stuff, so one of our guys was like, "Well, I have this taser." And we're like, "Okay, well... we should spin the bottle, except taser roulette." And so I literally was like, "All right, everybody circle up, pray to your God. Whoever it lands on has to wear it on the chest." So they did. Ethan was the first one that got hit. There's a video of that. It's actually hilarious. And then the next night, it was like so exhilarating to everybody. Like we went out, it was 30 seconds before we were on stage. We did this. So everybody was just like amped, you know, and we had great energy. And we were like, the next night we were like, "Hey, anybody want to do taser roulette again?" And everybody's like, "I'm in." So now we're like, you know, months and months and months into taser roulette before the show every night, to the point that Jon Pardi's entire crew gathers to watch us play taser roulette right before we go on stage.
Does Pardi play?
No. He hasn't. He would. I think he would. Okay. But our rule is if you if you partake in the pre-show shot, then you're automatically in. So if you don't want to be in, don't take the shot. You know what I mean? Because it's your ante. You know, you got to ante up. And so we had some riders out on the bus, and some of them this weekend decided to take the shot, and they were entered into the taser roulette, and some of them decided they didn't want to take that chance. So
I think you're on to something.
It's honestly great. Like now it sucks if you get tased.
Right.
But it's great. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's like heightened senses. You know, your adrenaline's going right before you go out on stage. You're like, you cannot be sleepy. You cannot be distracted. Like, if you were thinking about your 401k and then somebody was like, I'm about to tase you, guess what you stop thinking about?
That's true.
Your 401k. It's like, it's a palate cleanser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You cleanse the palate, you go out on the stage, and you rock people's faces off.
Do me a favor, try to get Pardi and Morgan Wallen to get in taser roulette and then report back.
Okay. I'm definitely going to try to get Jon.
Tell me the story of This Heart.
Oh my gosh. It's been a crazy, wild ride on this song. I mean, for the longest time, this song went to radio a while ago, but it didn't get to a point where we knew what fans thought about it. And the second, I would say about January, we found out for the first time what fans were reacting to this song like, and it was like through the roof. And so it took a long time to get to a place where, you know, we could even know what people thought. And then since then, it has flown up the chart. I mean, it's like surpassed every expectation that we had from the jump. And it's been cool to see people connect with it. But it's also a special song because we really wanted to focus on mental health with this song and with the music video. And it's been amazing to see people. It's been like, you know, full on, they're screaming this song while tears are rolling down their face. You can tell that it's like, it's not a sit there and feel sorry for yourself song. It's like, this song helps me get through what I'm going through. And it's been cool to see. And people, the stories that we hear in the meet and greets of, it's real life stuff, you know, like this music is helping people. And, you know, you don't know that when you create it or when you put it out into the world. But when you hear somebody go like, hey, I was on the verge of taking my life and this song completely changed my vantage point, and I put it on repeat and I'm still here and I'm at your meet and greet, and you're just like, God, this music is healing to people, you know? So this song means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of people. And I'm just happy that people are responding the way that they are to it. And the radio seems to be on board and supporting it, and the fans are digging it.